Mike Joy, Tony Stewart, Clint Boyer with you, and the very first cars to take to this track under green flag conditions. Smoke, you likened it to getting ready to swallow a box of razor blades. Why?
Well, you're going to see. I mean, these guys have the tightest, smallest track they've ever ran in the Cup Series for these guys. So, new surface. Looks like it's probably going to be slick to start with, but definitely it's going to be a challenge for sure.
Right off the bat, I'm already seeing guys try to figure out where to be on this racetrack. Tony, we have rumble strips down on the bottom. You can see in the paint. Some guys are already down trying to drive through those rumble strips, seeing if they can find enough grip down there. You can see it right there with Eric Almirola. It's going to be interesting to see how these guys navigate around this track. And only 8 minutes. Not much time here for practice.
8-minute practice session. The 36-car field divided into 3 groups for practice. Kyle Busch making pace on the inside of the racetrack.
And this is crazy because nobody has any notes on this racetrack whatsoever, except for the guys that have done this on iRacing. That's the only laps they have right now.
Now we have a lot of faces in new places, and we'll get to that. And oh, by the way, the whole race car is new for 2022.
Yeah. I'm impressed that they're able to run all the way, all fours down on those rumble strips already. For sure, you can see the fast boys around have already been down there on the bottom and digging.
So the rumble strips are little depressions in the asphalt that was made during the paving process. And already we've seen Kyle Busch with 4 wheels under the white line and all down on the paint looking for grip.
Now, obviously, they're down there by design to keep these guys from going down there. Everybody going into this anticipated, can we do that? How much grip can we find down there? And you can see them making early lap time. But as I look for this track to gain some lap time and get some rubber burnt into it, you'll see them moving up and finding better grip up there.
I think right now it's just they're all exploring. They actually did something I've never seen the Cup Series do. They had a 30-minute track walk like you would see at a Supercross event, and the drivers were walking down there, and you see them taking their feet and dragging their feet across the surface. And that's where these guys, like you see, you're already seeing guys with the left sides or even all 4 below that white line. They felt more grip in their shoes below the line than they did above it.
But actually, as the lap times keep picking up here, you're seeing them move up. And I think that's because of the drive off the corner. They can get down there and find some speed getting into the corner, but it makes them get loose and can't, spin the tires up off. You see Kyle Busch there, and he's run some good laps. That's the experience, in my opinion, don't you think?
Yeah, and literally, though, it's going to be trial and error because what you think you're going to be doing isn't necessarily what's going to work. So you would sit there and think with those dimples in the racetrack that you wouldn't want to be on top of that because it's not a constant surface. But since the stuff that you're on top of does have grip, I think that's what's going to lead